to slam me down back in the dirt. I don't care, I move on, 'cause I'm not gonna let someone come and tell my right that it's wrong. So bring on the media, or the right wing, or the left wing, or anything you want to bring it to me. Bring on all you talkers and all you takers and all you big thinkers and all you givers who's giving me shit. Give it to me. Oh, I'll take all the burdens I can. I'm not really a healthy man, but I'll still stand with you today. Wrong is wrong, so I'm gonna fight. Stand up for what I think is right, so everyone, please unite. Please unite. Please unite. I wake up, I go to work, but I still see you're trying to slam my family's name back in the dirt. Oh, but I don't care if you like my ways. I'm gonna hold my sword up every time I see the wrong in my day. 'Cause wrong is wrong, so I'm gonna fight. Stand up for what I think is right, so everyone, please unite. Please unite. Please unite. So bring on the media, the right wing, or the left wing, or anything you want to bring it to me. Bring on all you talkers and all you takers and all you big thinkers and all you givers who's giving me shit. Give it to me. Oh, I take all the burdens I can. I'm not really a healthy man, but I still stand with you today. Wrong is wrong, so I'm gonna fight. Stand up for what I think is right, so everyone, please unite. Please unite. Please unite. Please unite. Please unite. Please unite.
Well, we're here at the Mississippi Valley Fair here in Davenport, Iowa. I've always wanted to make it to the Midway, and if you listen real close in the background, I do believe I made it to the Midway. They're playing my music on all of the rides here at the Midway at the Mississippi Valley Fair. You couldn't be more proud than having your music playing while everybody's having a good time out here at the fair. What's your name? What's your name? We're on, this is going on live TV.
Oh my God.
Yeah. What's your name?
Jen.
Pardon?
Jen.
Jen?
Melissa. I'm Brooke.
Brooke?
Emma. I'm Kaylee.
Jessica.
Justina.
Are you from Davenport?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Hey, I want to ask you a question real quick. Take just a second and listen to this music that they're playing right here.
Love it.
Do you love it?
Yeah.
Do you love it?
I think it's a good setting because we're at a fair and country is basically like fair music, so I like it.
Yeah, I definitely think that since we live in the Midwest, it fits, and it gets like we all feel like a family, like listening to it.
You like country music?
Somewhat.
Somewhat? You like this song? What do you think of this?
It's alright.
Huh?
It's alright.
It's all right?
It's alright. Yeah.
Would you believe if I told you that that was me?
Are you serious?
Really? That's awesome. I like it.
There you go.
Yay! Thanks.
Thank
You can look up all my music on Joe Exotic Country Music Television. Hey,
you.
that would happen to be me.
Oh my goodness.
Give me one more.
Thank you. Yes, I do.
Are y'all having fun?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Y'all be safe out here with all these drunk people, all right? Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. I'm Joe Exotic, and I appreciate all your support.
I'm 31, over 10 feet tall, 12,000 pounds, ain't scared of nothing at all. My name is Luke, I'm the lucky one. I live with people that I call my friends, and it's safe here. Yeah, it's safe here. But for all my brothers and all my sisters back in the homeland, it's just fear and disaster. So can you help me? Can you please speak for me and get a message to this crazy insanity? So what's wrong with these people? They're killing my family. They hunt and kill us both with spears and guns, 'cause all they want is our ivory. 96 elephants a day disappear on our land. But we can take on every animal God made, except the animal in man. Except the animal in man. Our tusks are strong, they're what we need. But all you wanna do is take our seed. My wife and kids, I keep them close to me. But it doesn't matter, you still make them bleed. You hunt them down, hack off their face, all in the name of your ivory trade. All in the name of the human race. All in the name of the human race. But for all my brothers and all my sisters back in the homeland, it's just fear and disaster. So can you help me? Can you please speak for me and get a message to this crazy insanity? So what's wrong with these people? except the animal and man.
The GW Zoo rescues more large cats than that of any place in the world, now holding 201 tigers and lions, with 19 more needing to be rehomed to the facility in Wynnewood, Oklahoma. We rescue these tigers from poor living conditions, give them necessary treatment to bring them back up to health. We have dedicated veterinarians and on-site staff who have given up their lives to save these majestic creatures. With your support and donations, these big cats can live out the rest of their lives in a safe and loving place they can call home. Please help today by donating at gwzoo.com.
All right. One time only.
Here we go.
Do you remember how to do it?
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Joe for president. This will never be a boring world.
Joe Exotic TV is a licensed member of the U.S. Press Association. All video footage is owned and played by White Monkey Productions. Some scenes may be reenacted or recreated, dramatized, or made up for purposes of entertainment only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to JoeExotic.tv from all over the world. You are watching tonight, and those of you who just left the park today, who are tuned in on your phones on the way home. We had the most awesome day with some of the most awesome people today. But we're going to get started right off the bat, ladies and gentlemen, and that's with video message number 117. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 117. My name's Joseph Maldonado, otherwise known as Joe Exotic, and you bet your ass I'm running for the President of the United States. You know, I got a couple issues about the politics and the way all of this is playing out so far on television and in our political world. One is how can a president, whether a Republican or a Democrat, be elected and be partial to the American citizens when if you're a Democrat and you're elected, you already hate half of the country because they're Republicans? Or if you're a Republican and you're elected, you already hate half the country for being Democrats. So that's why I stuck my hat in this race as an independent and as for all the people. of this country. I don't care if you're a Democrat or Republican. But what I find amazing through all of this is you have Bernie Sanders on TV right now in South Carolina kissing all the black people's butts only to get votes. He's talking on the TV last night that he's going to open up free college and free education and get more jobs to get the black folk off the corner of the sidewalk in town. You know, if they wanted off the sidewalk in town, they'd stay in school, or they'd go to school, or they'd get a job. The problem with this country is they give too much shit away so they can stay on the corner of that sidewalk. And this has nothing about being racist or anything else. It's about telling you how it is here in America and not changing the views of how I believe from state to state in order to get somebody's votes. When he gets to Texas, he'll forget about the black folk and he'll be talking about the Mexicans and the Hispanic community to get their vote too. So it's all a bunch of hogwashing bullshit if you ask me. And then you got Hillary Clinton on TV talking about how she's going to put a little bit of money back in Social Security and benefit Social Security. Well, if I'm not mistaken, Miss Clinton, aren't you one of the sons of bitches that's been in office and supporting the president for 8 years as the first lady that's stealing that shit out of Social Security and taking it away from people that you had no business at all as a politician, investing their money and taking it away? And then she stands up there on that debate stage so proper and pretty. And I had a real hard time taking her serious because the people that put on that multi-million-dollar debate didn't even get the lighting proper because I was so busy watching her hands be purple, I thought she was going to pass out any minute from lack of oxygen or carbon monoxide poisoning. But anyway, she stands on this debate stage and all she's got to argue about is how the $25 million and the $5 million and the $10 million that was donated to her from Wall Street and the Koch brothers and the PAC, you know, has no influence on whether or not she's gonna take on crooked Wall Street or anything else. And, you know, I gotta call bullshit on that one. You know damn well that you're gonna take donations from the Middle East and from Wall Street and from the PAC to vote the way that they want you to vote, or you wouldn't have an HLS score like you do now. It's all crap, ladies and gentlemen. And the only way that you can run this country is not the way Marco Rubio or Ted Cruz wants to run it, and that's from a Bible. Because if you believe in only one Bible, how can you be fair to the rest of the people that make up this country that we call America? So you have to step into that big old White House and step into the office as president with an open mind and an open heart to where you like everybody, whether they're black, white, Muslim, or whatever, and whatever they believe in, who they sleep with and who they have sex with, as long as they pay their taxes and they do right by America and that is trying to support this country and bring it back to what it's supposed to be. So, I'm going to end this, ladies and gentlemen, one more night with saying I don't understand how come not one politician or one news media yet has to confront these people about any of this shit that they're telling lies about or they're stealing money, you know, such as Kasich over there in Ohio. How come not one of his politician buddies ask him, why the hell are you supporting and passing laws, ladies and gentlemen, to send SWAT teams in American people's homes? And you want to stop terrorists, and you're the one passing laws and sending these sons of bitches in people's houses to point guns at women and children over animals, something as stupid as animals, and we're going to trust you with this entire country? This pretty much sums it up for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Just as I've always said, I, as an American citizen, have the right to choose the risk of my profession. No different than you being a cop, a firefighter, a school bus driver, a politician, or getting on a highway today and going to work. You have more of a risk of being killed today on that highway than I do playing and working with 210 tigers. So, that's going to be it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure and get on www.joeexotic2016.com and let's support somebody who's going to support you and knows when you're getting a blowjob and when you're not. I'll see you tomorrow for video message number 118. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That pretty much sums it up. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
This story was at GW Animal Park and here outside Oklahoma City in Oklahoma. And, you know, we didn't necessarily know if this was a rescue situation or what this was going to be. We had heard about this very controversial guy, Joe Exotic, who has this animal park. And there are a lot of animal activists who don't like him and find him to be a bad person and cruelty to animals. I mean, you name it. And so I was a little skeptical and a little worried about what we were going to find and who this person was. I must say I was surprised and pleasantly surprised that, you know, the facility is really nice. All the animals look healthy. They all look happy. I didn't see any abuse here. I didn't see dirty cages. You know, I didn't find anything that was alarming. And unfortunately, in my life, I've seen a lot of alarming stuff. You know, and Joe is not a bad guy. You know, I can tell he loves his animals. I can tell that, you know, he's not a bad guy.
Before Little Caesars created the new bacon-wrapped deep dish pizza topped with pepperoni and bacon and wrapped in over 3.5 feet of bacon, we only had one question. Is this much bacon even legal?
Now, I'm just a small-town pizza lawyer, but I do declare that wrapping these 8 crispy corners of pizza in over 3.5 feet of bacon is perfectly legal.
Great! Get a large bacon-wrapped deep dish pizza hot and ready 4 to 8 and only $12 only at Little Caesars. World's easiest way to pizza.
Pizza. Oh, it's all perfectly legal.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and let me introduce myself. My name's Joseph Maldonado, otherwise known as Joe Exotic, and I'm running for the presidential candidate of 2016. The small people of this country have never had a voice, and it's about time I stand up and give you that voice that you've been looking for. There's one thing about animals. Animals know your character, or whether or not you're a good person or not. So if these animals, tigers and lions, can trust me, by God, you can too. So be sure and get on joeexotic2016.com and see what I'm all about. And finally, get behind somebody that's going to stand up for you. Mwah.
There's a place for all of God's creatures, right next to the mashed potatoes and gravy. The Tiger Cafe for your family. Open 24 hours, 20 miles west of Baton Rouge, I-10 exit 139 in Grossted. This message brought to you by the Tiger Truck Stop Cafe and Tony the Truck Stop Tiger on behalf of innocent animal owners and victims of the animal rights movement. Remember what Tony says.
Animal rights activists taste like chicken.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is your time of the night, and that's how much you love your animals. Tonight, Joe Exotic's Animals and Friends. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a video that's made by you, for the people, by the people, and your animals. Welcome to Joe Exotic Animals and Friends.
Woke up this morning with the sunshine in my eyes. All the clouds are gone and took the rain that came inside. I can't believe the way I feel about the day. All the bad is gone and all the good is here to stay. All the reasons I can point to and all that I can see, because you love me, because you love me, because you love me, because you love me, because you love me. Funny how this life we live can change from day to day. You can choose to participate and make it be okay. It's funny how a smile can change the words you want to say, or just a song inside your heart you choose to give away. And all the reasons I can point to and all that I can see, because you love me, 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 baby, because you love me. And all the reasons I can point to and all that I can see, because you love me, 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 baby, because you love me, because you love me, because you love me, because you love me, because you because you because you love me, because you love me.
The animal rights people are vowed to take your rights away, to own any kind of animal. They've already started on exotic animals all across the United States. And they've selected out single kinds of dogs, dog breeders, and many other things. So let's stop it and give your rights back to you, the American people, to be able to have any kind of animal or pet you want on your property. So get on www.joeexotic2016.com and support the movement to support you. I'm Joseph Maldonado, otherwise known as Joe Exotic. And ladies and gentlemen, I stand behind the animals and you. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. It just kind of goes to show you that everybody loves something. I don't know how that little kid picture got in there, but somebody loves their little baby. All right, coming up next is Today on the Park.
have here is a rambunctious young camel, and he likes to pull his tarp and pull his boards down. And we did have him held up by some hook nails, but I guess he's stronger than a hook nail, so I've tried a big old eye bolt. I screwed in there so it stays on the fence and keeps him from pulling it down. And we'll see if that'll hold him for at least a day or two.
Fixing to feed all these cubs they let out here. We got 16 of them out there. Just introduced them to the arena yesterday. And of course, being tigers, they went straight for the moat. The moat's full of water, so half of them turned into mud tigers overnight. I don't know. They're not the same color they started out yesterday. It's a blast. So anyways, we hauled up a bunch of chicken up here. We like to get them for Joe and everything. We like to get them so we can centrally locate right underneath this overlook and stuff. So we can feed them over here and keep an eye on them, make sure everybody gets fed, especially with that significant number of cats being out there. So I'm pretty good at tossing stuff, so you can place the meat basically right around about a 3-foot radius around their head and stuff, so nobody's getting into fights and everything like that. When we got cubs anywhere from, I would say 7 months, probably the youngest, 8 maybe. The oldest one out there is a female liger, and she's 15 months old. The really interesting thing I thought is there's a little liger we let out with the younger ones, and you know, these guys can't see the color of their own fur and everything, but she immediately locked in with and got attached with Alyssa, the 15-month-old female liger, and they just were side by side running up and down and stuff like that. So they got somehow inherently I think they know that they were the same species. I'm not sure how that all works. But anyways, they seem to be having a blast out there. This is a first for me. I've been out here a couple years now, and 16 cats out there. Oh my God. So Joe goes out there. His head's on a swivel. We got eyes on all sides and watching them and stuff. They're sneaky little bastards. It's a blast. So we're gonna go chunk food at them and gotta keep on with the chores. We got some more cats coming in today. Woo!
Everything that you put in these buckets, like whatever you have extra amount of, you're gonna grab 20 of each. Like the oranges and the cuties and stuff, you grab 20 and you take them out. And then you cut them and split them in the buckets. In the buckets, the capuchins, well, you know what a capuchin is, right? They're in individual buckets. The hamadryas and the olive baboons are in doubles. Ruthie and Lucy, there are 2 of them. Lexi and George is 2 of them. Kasari is 1, but we always treat him as 2 because he's big.
Which one's that one?
Kasari is the mandrill, next to the ringtails in the chimp house. The big face.
The big
guy.
baboon.
And then you got the ringtails. So everything that you got in the cooler, in the walk-in, if we have a lot of it, we grab 20. So we can split them.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is our show for tonight. We're going to go finish our chores that we haven't even got to start yet and try and eat some supper because none of us got to eat any lunch today. So keep on sharing the videos. We'll have the video message 117 up here before long. So be sure and share it around. Tomorrow, happy Valentine's Day to each and every one of you. Come by the zoo if you have an opportunity and kiss the camel for Valentine's Day. Other than that, have a great evening. I love each and every one of you.